Thank you very much to the organizer for this opportunity to not only to remember Jerrold Meinwald, but also to celebrate a life that profoundly shaped chemistry, chemical ecology, and the generation of scientists who followed him. Jerry was one of the founding fathers of chemical ecology. Together with his longtime collaborator and friend Tom Asner, he helped create a new scientific discipline by revealing the chemical language through which organisms communicate, defend themselves, and interact with one another. Their partnership, which spanned more than 5 decades, stands as one of the most remarkable and productive collaborations in modern science. Yet, Jerry's legacy extends far beyond his scientific achievements. Those who knew him remember not only a brilliant chemist, but also a gracious colleague, a gifted teacher, a devoted mentor, and a passionate musician. He had an extraordinary ability to make people feel welcome, whether they were distinguished scientists or young students attending the first chemical ecology meeting. Jerry always made the time to listen, to encourage, and to offer thoughtful advice. A brief conversation with him could have a lasting impression. His scientific accomplishments were extraordinary. From his pioneer studies on insect chemical defense to his fundamental contribution to organic chemistry, including the celebrated Meinwald rearrangement, Jerry helped transform our understanding of nature. He published more than 400 scientific papers, trained a generation of researchers, and received many of the highest honors in science, including the National Medal of Science. Yet, he wore those achievements lightly with characteristic humility and humor. Jerry also had a deep love of music. He carried his flute wherever he traveled and delighted audiences at scientific meetings around the world. For him, science and music were not separate pursuits, but complementary expression of creativity, curiosity, and beauty. Perhaps the most enduring lesson Jerry Levi's is reflected in his own words. He believed that studying chemical ecology was important not only because it could help solve practical problems in agriculture, medicine, and environmental protection, but also because it revealed the elegance of the natural world. He reminded us that when we understand what's really happening in nature, it becomes even more beautiful. In the final measure of a scientific life, impact is not counted solely by publication, citation, award, or discoveries. It's measured by the people inspired, the ideas advanced, and the communities strengthened. By that standard, Jerrold Meinwald's influence is immense. His discovery continued to shape research, his students and colleagues continue to build upon his work, and his example of intellectual rigor, generosity, humility, and joy in discoveries continue to guide us. Today, we honor Jerry not only for what he accomplished, but for who he was. We are grateful for his contribution, inspired by his example, and fortunate to have been touched by his remarkable life. Thank you, Jerry. Your legacy lives on in the science you helped create and in all of you guys who continue the journey. Thank you.